Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. I'm drawing a pig and I will be giving you detailed instructions on how to draw the pig. Please enjoy the video. I'm starting out with a quick sketch using a pink or red, or why not both. I'm drawing a circle at the top of the page and another one below it. It's sort of more of a heart shape rather than an actual circle, minus the top of the heart, just the point at the bottom. After you're done with that, draw two rectangles that point inwards, sort of like a triangle. Then, draw the weird shape that creates the pig's butt. Erase any unnecessary lines from your sketch, and create the ears by making two little triangles. Personally, I think if you have one ear higher than the other, it gives the pig little personality. Draw a weird, rounded, misshapen triangle to form the snout of the pig. And two eyes that form the shape of half a moon. Okay, so I don't know about you, but there's something about pigs. Even when their mouth is turned downwards, it looks like they're frowning. It still looks like they're smiling, and I have no clue how. I'm adding some basic shading to show sort of what the drawing might look like in the end. I'm turning down the opacity of the layer with the sketch on it and creating another one to color in a light pink. It took me longer than it probably should have to realize that the pink that I was using was a little bit too pink, if that makes sense. Using varying shades of green on a layer below all the others, I'm coloring in the background. This will give an illusion of a blurred forest in the background. Since my attempts at making it less pink made it to not pink, I'm going to put more pink in and hope for the best. Okay, let's see how many times I decide to change the pink after this, but hopefully I won't be too indecisive. Using an eraser, I'm cleaning up the edges of the ears because they're a hot mess right now. Using a lighter version of a chestnut color, I'm adding shading in a V formation and blending it up. Afterwards, using a darker color, shade in between the legs to create depth. Keep building up the shadows using darker colors. Keep blending it out until it is smooth. Do not worry about adding fur texture at this stage. We are just trying to get down basic colors. Draw a couple of lines forming the inside of the ear. This will help to create the illusion of depth. Place the sketch layer over all the other layers so you can place the snout, eyes, and mouth correctly. And as shown in the video, color in the snout using a darker pink than the base color. Using a darker version of that pink, color in the bottom portion of the snout and 2 holes for the nostrils. Continue to build up the shadows. Then color in your half moon eyes using a black, and then put in a highlight with brown, and then finally put a very harsh highlight using white. Using a sort of brown color, I'm tracing the mouth, the frowning mouth that looks like a smile but also is a frown but also is a smile. After you're done with that, you want to go in with a darker brown color so that way you can create more depth. Keep building up deeper and deeper shadow. This will give the pig more of a real effect. Blend the shading out using a smudge pen so that way it does not clash with any of the other textures later on. Using a darker color, you can go in and make short little strokes to start creating the hair texture. Note that you do not have to draw every single individual hair. That would take way too much time. It is enough to just suggest it within your drawing. Shadows can also be seen around the eyes. Using white, create small hairs on the top of the pig's head. The shadows underneath, you want to put white there as well to indicate that they're separate pieces on the pig. If that makes sense at all, which it probably doesn't, but I hope it does. Pig layers, we want to create land using a dark green. done laying down the dark green, you want to use a lighter green to create grass by drawing lines that go upwards. Some of the grass should go above the pig's feet so you can move the layer upwards a bit. Keep drawing these blades using different shades of green. Since it was starting not to look like blades of grass anymore, I used a darker color to sort of bring back that effect. And I'm duplicating the layer because I'm too lazy to draw that many blades of grass again. At the tops of the blades, using a light yellow-green, I'm putting in highlights on the grass so that way it looks more 3D and real, you know? Using a thinner brush, you can draw more stalks of grass, but closer and bigger. And then I decided to turn those into flowers, and I actually quite like that. At first, I thought that the pink would be better, but then I realized it just looks like pieces of pig were put on a stalk. So I decided to use a blue instead of that. And shading for the flowers is pretty straightforward. We just want to get a darker color and then just place random dots, honestly. That's what I did. And then I scattered little white dots across the field of grass to create little flowers. Dots of pale yellow to create the middle of the flowers. You can again duplicate the layers if you're lazy like me. I mean, no one will know. Background layer, you can start building up deeper and deeper colors for more, I guess, depth. I said depth so many times this video, I'm so sorry. When I was just all, oh, you know what, let's add a tree, and then I hated the tree, so let's pretend that never happened. Just making the shadows a bit deeper so that way the pig feels more 3D. Remember to add the shading in short, small strokes. watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you liked it, feel free to subscribe and all that fancy stuff, and bye, I'll see you.